All right, good. So the goal of this weekly training session is two things, like I always tell us. Number one is for Q&A. Now, everybody in the Fwt Telegram platform, you have access to a training library. That training library should take you through everything you need to know, from the foundations of forex trading to how to trade institutionally, right? There's no way you go through that content and then you don't have any questions, or you wouldn't stumble on your way, along the way, right? So the goal of this weekly session is to provide support in addition to the support that you receive on the Telegram group, right? So because there are some questions that I'm not able to answer in the Telegram, but I can show you live. So first and foremost, this Sunday meetings is for you, is to give you support and to give you clarifications about some basic concepts, right? So you can come on this meetings and then ask questions and then get clarification. So for the free program, I think this is as best as it can get. So without paying us anything, right, you are getting access to some sort of mentorship and coaching, right? And then secondly, we are going to be analyzing a few pairs together before the week starts. So what this will help you do is to give you an insight into how to do proper analysis, right? So you learn exactly how I analyze some pairs. We would also, now based on our analysis, we would also be spotting some profitable trade setups, right? So you can also do those same markups on your trading view as well, and look forward to those setups to trade, right, during the week. Okay, so it's an amazing thing that we're offering here, and also that we recognize what we have access to. All right, so now everybody here, we have how many people here right now? 36 people. Now, if you are here and then you've gone through all of the education on the training library, type in yes in the chat box, or like you've done over 50% already, type in yes in the chat box. If you've not started at all, type in no. Okay, let me just do like a bit of poll here to know the people that are on, because I'm asking because that will help me know if I'm teaching you something, okay, and then you've not gone through the foundation, there's no way you understand, okay? So we have a lot of people that have not gone through the library. Interesting. Okay. Who's going to break this trend? Who has gone through at least 50% of the course, or who have started going through the course? Okay, type in yes in the chat box. Okay, so somebody said I've not finished it, right? You've started. Who else have started? Valid do not started. Okay, Mr. Chigo, they have started. Papilo have started. All right, now that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take down, I'm going to remove some content on the free platform, okay, and just put it on the training library, because the truth is that what we have access to on the free platform is what some people paid $500 to access. All right, so since we have access to that value and then we don't use it, okay, there's no point putting it in there. So by tomorrow, I'm going to take down some videos on that platform and then leave only some content there. Okay, in fact, what I'll leave there is even enough to make it profitable. All right, so guys, ensure that you take your time and go through it. Someone is asking, where is the video? All right, so let me quickly share my Telegram. Okay, so if you are on the Telegram group, give me a second here. New share Telegram. All right, so if you are on the Telegram group, so this Telegram group, you can see it's called Forex Without Tears General Assembly. Now, if you're on this group, so we have almost 400 people here. Now, you want to go to the pinned message. When you go to the pinned message contains access to the library. You can see it's over here. All right, so you have access to the library, and then you have the password as well. Okay, so you get access to everything here. So this is where you want to go to access the videos. All right, so I'm going to take it down by tomorrow, so you can do well to access it between now and tomorrow. But I'll still remain some videos there, okay? Because everything on this free platform right now is the content of the premium programs. All right, so I'm going to record some new videos as well, and then add it onto this free content. Okay, so let's go straight into the education for today. Now, guys, we had an amazing week last week. I don't know if you were following us on Telegram group where we shared a few trade setups, Euro USD, GP USD, and some pairs. If you made money last week, type in money using the setup that we posted. Okay, if you made money last week, type in money. If you're on this group and you made money, type in money. At least I know a few people that made money, but I don't know if you're on this call. Joseph made money last week. I made money last week using the trade calls. All right, let me see if I can show you some chat. If you did not make money last week because you didn't take any trades, type in no. Now, you need to use what you have access to, guys. It's like you guys are sitting on something that can help you make money, and then you're not taking action. Okay, so don't be that person that has access to what can make him money and is not using it. All right, because there's no point of getting knowledge when you're not putting that knowledge to action. All right. So Mr. Bali Dream, yeah. So we have there's enough time actually from now till tomorrow to go through the videos. All right, there's enough time. All right, so you have like 24 hours actually. Okay, so the videos have been with us for like 2 weeks now, 10 days. All right, so I think all of the videos that you watch, like everything is about 15 hours max. So you're fine. You're fine. Okay, good. So let us do some analysis. Send me a few pairs that you want us to analyze this week, this night, in preparation for next week. Now, while we are doing that, I want to share with us. I'm waiting for this particular pair, NZD card. So we'll check out okay, Landry is saying UHF. So we'll check out UHF later. So let's check out NZD card. That's a New Zealand Canadian dollar. Now, like I always say, to have a good idea of the market movement, you want to start your analysis from the what? From the monthly chart. Now, what is monthly chart? So this monthly chart, what is price doing on the monthly chart? Is price in an uptrend or a downtrend? Is price in an uptrend or a downtrend? Anybody? Mira said up. Wow, interesting. Sandra said uptrend. Michael said uptrend. Is price? Look at this chart very well. On the monthly, is price in an uptrend or a downtrend? Michael said downtrend. Olamide said downtrend. Good. Emma said, yeah, guys. So price is in a downtrend. Okay, check it out. This is what price was doing. Impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. Okay, and then price did this. All right. So this is an established downtrend, guys. So on the monthly, price is saying it's in a downtrend on the monthly. All right. So this low has been broken. Now let's go to the weekly and spot a possible setup. Now weekly is also saying price is in a downtrend. Check it out. Price has been a downtrend on the weekly. All right. So we might be expecting a retracement. We don't know. So when we're expecting a retracement, give me a second. So price might want to retrace into this supply zone to go all the way down. All right, good. So let's check out the daily chart. What's the daily chart telling us? Also in a downtrend. Okay, daily chart is also in a downtrend. New lows are being created. Let's check out the 8-hour chart. 8-hour chart is giving us a possible change in momentum. Okay, you can see this move here: impulse, correction, impulse. Right, and 8 hours, we saw price broke a structural area here. So this lower high was broken here. This was broken, and then this little bit broken. All right. To get clarity, let's go to the 4-hour chart. I want to show us something. Now, the 4-hour chart is giving us a scenario, right? We are seeing, you can see the price on a downtrend. Not selected. Okay. Correction, impulse, correction, impulse. You can see this area of structure here. This structural area was violated. So possibly we might be seeing a possible change in market direction for the retracement on the higher time frame. All right. So you can see this move here. So this is an impulse move. It broke structure. This impulse move broke structure. All right. So possibly we might see that this demand zone here might hold. Okay. Over here. You might see a push now. You can see price already came here to this demand zone here. So possibly you might see this demand zone get respected and push price up. Now this move up, now we are working based on the higher time frame. You can see now based on the weekly chart, it is an established downtrend, but possibly we might be seeing a retracement. So what we are doing on the 4-hour chart is to possibly anticipate that retracement that is going to occur. And then we are anticipating that based on confirmation of break of structure. Okay, so price has broken this structure. Okay, price came here as well. Okay, equal highs was formed here. Okay, a bit. Price even went ahead of this. Hold on. Here. All right. You can see price, there was a high here. This zone was also broken. This zone was broken by this move here. By this move. Where's the arrow? Was broken by this move. So this particular zone was broken. All right. A new high was formed. A new high was formed after this place as well. And then we are seeing a retracement into this demand zone. So taking all that data and then aligning it with a demand zone, possibly we might see an uptrend that might start from here. Okay, we are not sure yet, but we have to wait for our confirmations to align. So let me remove everything here and then draw these zones properly, and then let's look at our confirmations. All right. Hold on, where is it? Good. So we have drop based rally, right? So price is in a demand zone over here. So we have price coming to a demand zone here. And then what do we know about demand zone? We know that at demand zones, we are expecting a buy. Okay, when price is in a demand zone, we are looking for an opportunity to buy, right? So at the close of this candle over here, right? So we are seeing this setup now on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart. So if you see a setup on the 4-hour chart based on your lower time frame confirmation, which time frame should you go to? Can someone type it in the chat box? Which time frames can you go to look for entries? Anybody? Yes, lower time frame. Yes. Which of the lower time frames should you go to? If you see a setup on a 4-hour chart, good. So 15 minutes is correct. 8 minutes is also correct. Good. 15 or 8 minutes or 10 minutes. It's fine. All right. So want to go to let's try the 8 minutes chart. So the 8 minutes chart, this is what it's telling us. So this is a zone here. Drop, base, rally. Okay. This zone. If you go to the 15 minutes, you also see something similar. Okay, 15 minutes is here. Can take it here. Here. All right. So if you have gone through the course, you see that this is another block here that's created. Now, price has tapped into this zone. Now, we have seen this break of structure. Now, check it out. Even on the lower time frame, we are also seeing a confirmation that price is shifting structure. Check it out. We have impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. Okay. Okay. But now, what are we saying? To inform that shift in momentum that we are looking for, right? You can see price broke out of this structural area. Price broke out of this structural area. So this lower highs, okay, was broken. This one was broken. So this is a strong impulse move. And now we are seeing price retrace back into this demand zone. All right. So right now, in this coming week, on either the 8 minutes chart or the 15 minutes chart, we want to look for a buy opportunity here in this zone. So what are you going to be waiting for? Now, easily use your Ichimoku and your RSI. Okay. So your Ichimoku, when you bring it up, you are looking for a buy candle to cross above this conversion line. And then for your RSI, you are waiting for the RSI to cross above this yellow SMA line. Okay, so once you see that confirmation, that's a signal for an entry. Okay, Abid, you are drawing on my screen. Hold on, let me disable annotation. Okay. Just give me a second. All right. Is that clear, guys? Am I communicating? Does it make sense to you? So this coming week, from Monday or Tuesday, I think this setup might happen. It might happen, and then it might not happen. All right. It might happen, and then it might not happen. But the beauty is that we're able to analyze the markets and figure out exactly what's going on. Okay, guys, you have to, if you use good risk management, you should not be afraid of losing trades. All right, so we might even enter this trade and then lose the trade. It's fine. Losses, you know, it's part of the game. There's all the greatest traders that I know all lose. Everybody lose. You cannot escape it. I kid you not. You cannot escape losing trade. Okay, but how would you feel? You won't feel bad when you lose a trade if you are using good risk management. Okay, for example, last week I lost a trade on USD CHF and I posted it on the book. That was just one trade, okay? And then my risk on that particular trade was 0.6% of my account, okay? So that wouldn't affect me. That same week, I made a lot of money, okay, on other currency pairs that I traded. On EU alone, I made almost 10% profit on EU, right? I took GU as well, right? So and one other pair, okay? So that one loss that I made cannot affect my account really, right? So be proud of you losing trade. It means that you are still human. All right, good. So I'm waiting for this pair. So I would set an alert here, okay, so that I will be notified and then look for opportunities when price comes back into this particular zone. All right. So mind you, when market opens, we might see a strong move actually that will break this low. Okay, because this week right here is liquidity in the market. So right now, a lot of retail traders, when they saw this week, there's a lot of buy orders here right now. All right. And then a lot of people have put their stop loss under this place. Now, these big boys in the markets, they've seen liquidity here. So when market opens in a few hours from now, what might happen is that they might push the market down, okay, and take out liquidity, okay, take out liquidity before price starts moving up. Hold on, man. Okay, before price start moving up. Okay, mind you, all of this zone right here is still a demand zone. Okay, so we'll be looking for opportunities here. All right, so everybody on the premium mentorship platform will be getting more updates from me than everybody on the free platform. Of course, I'll post some trade ideas on the free community, but I'm putting more focus now on the premium platform for people that have paid money for this thing. All right, good. So let's check out AUD CHF, Mr. Landry. So you can put this on your watch list, guys. NZD card. I think if this move happens, it's going to be an amazing. Now check it out, guys. If this move should happen, let me remove everything right here. If this move should happen, let me tell you where price is going to get to. Now, this is the 4-hour chart. This is the setup time frame. All right. Oh my God. All right. So this is the 4-hour chart. This is a demand zone that we saw. And then we're anticipating a move. Okay. We're anticipating a move. Cancel. We're anticipating a move. All right. From here. Now, if we take entry from here, where is price going to get to? Ideally, this is where price should get to. At least, if price will respect the demand zone, we should see price come to this liquidity point here. Okay, this place needs to be broken. Okay, for a higher high to be formed. So ideally, you should put your take profit here. And of course, these are also points of liquidity as well that you can take partial profit or put your take profit. All right. So if you have somebody that is here on this trade alone, okay, your stop loss will be tight because it's 15 minutes. Let's say we put it here. Okay, you might make anywhere from 1 to 9, 1 to 10, risk to reward. All right. So what that means is that if you risk 2% on this trade, you have a potential to make 20% profit. All right. So it's based on your risk. All right. So let's check out USD CHF real quick. Real quick. So as always, let's go with the monthly. Okay. Now, one thing I would also say is that as you start analyzing pairs and then you are waiting for entries, don't fall in love too much with a particular setup. Okay, price might do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so we adapt to the market, adapt to market changes. Okay, don't be too bent on buying or selling. Okay, adapt. Take a step back and look at the market again. If price is not going the way it wants to go, take a step back and reanalyze what's going on in the market to get a better entry. Okay, so this is USD CHF, and what is price telling us here? Okay, what is money is based on the monthly charts. Is price in an uptrend or a downtrend? Overall market movement is not very clear, but based on what you see, is price in an uptrend or a downtrend? Check it out properly. Okay, overall general overview of CHF. Anybody's going to help us out? Is price in an uptrend or a downtrend? Overall is down. Okay. Mira overall is down. Papilo said sideways. Oscar said downtrend, down. Okay. Olamide said uptrend. Okay. So let us check it out. Let's check it out. So if we take this move from this place, okay, you might just try and use your trend lines for now, these things, so we have this, and then we have this, then we have this. All right. So this is a zone here. Right. So this is a lower high, right? And then we saw this move happen. Price broke this zone, came down, okay, formed a higher high. All right. So right now, price is in an established uptrend based on what monthly is telling us. All right. So price is in an established uptrend, guys, on the monthly. Okay. But we don't have a good setup on the monthly right now. So let's go to the weekly. So what is weekly telling us? So we can see the uptrend a bit more clearly on the weekly based on current market price. You can see the move up. Okay. So nothing really on this guy. Let's check out the daily. Now, the daily, we are seeing, let me just try and draw this out real quick. Impulse correction. So this is the uptrend in real time. All right, so we are seeing this. Okay. So now, so is retracement. On the weekly now, we are seeing this move here. There is a break of structure here. This break of structure here. All right. So price is now retracing into this zone to get to a supply zone. So price got to this first supply zone, which is a CP pattern supply zone. Okay, and price broke it. Price broke this. So now, if price broke this first supply zone, the next supply zone is where? Is here. Okay, rally base drop or rally this place. This is next supply zone. So if price is going to truly, establish this downtrend that is here, price needs to get into the supply zone. If you respect this supply zone, price is going to come down and form a lower low. So that will be an established downtrend on the weekly. So right now, because of our understanding of market structure and the fact that price moves from an area of demand to an area of supply, if price wants to buy, it has to start buying from a demand zone. There's no two ways about it. If price wants to sell, it has to start selling from a supply zone. Okay, because that is economics, right? That's buying and selling. So now price is coming from a demand zone right now. If price is coming from a demand zone, it has to get to a supply zone before selling starts. So this is the next possible area where price might be looking to get to this supply zone here. So if we know the destination of price, can we look for an opportunity to buy into this move, and then we'll keep it going, and then we'll buy it into the supply zone. All right. So let's go to let me delete a few things here. So now Daily has given us an analogy about where price is and what price might want to do. So now we are looking for a setup now. Can we buy this currency pair into this supply zone? All right. So let's go to the 8-hour chart and see a possible setup. Okay, not that clear. I think it's clear on the 4 hours. So on the 4 hours, okay, on the 4 hours, let's now mark up our structure. Always remember your checklist, guys. Your checklist. Let me delete everything here. Give me a second. So this is the 4-hour chart. Now price is an option on 4 hours. You can see it: impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. Let me take this. Impulse. All right. Impulse, correction, impulse. All right. So this is what price is doing, guys. Now, this is step 1 on your checklist, which is identify market structure. Okay. Step 2 is what? Identify break of structure. Okay. We identify that break of structure is where? Is this guy right here. Because that's the previous higher low, higher high, right? Higher high over here. Oh no. Sorry. What's going on? Okay. So now you are waiting for price to retrace into a demand zone. And this is a demand zone right there. Drop, base, rally. Okay. Drop, base, rally to somewhere around here. So you're waiting for price to retrace into the zone. If price should do this at this demand zone here, you are looking for a buy opportunity, and then you want to buy it into that supply zone. Now, if you go to the 2-hour charts, this setup is going to be clearer to you. You can see on the 2 hours now, your demand zone is more refined. Okay, so you're waiting for price to get into this zone. This is your break of structure. You want price to bring this order zone into this demand area, and then you look for buy setups. Okay, so if you are using a 2-hour setup, you go to your maybe your 5-minute chart or your 3-minute chart to look for entries. All right, it's as simple as that. So now you are waiting patiently for price to come into this zone right here before you look for buy opportunities. Now, on the flip side, because you know that price is going to tend to come into this zone, into this demand zone, can we also, on a lower time frame, look for an opportunity to sell this guy into the zone? Possibly. So this setup is on the 2-hour chart. All right. So if you have the time, if you're someone that likes to scalp, you can go to a lower time frame. So let's say you go to 15 minutes chart. If we see an established downtrend, okay, so this chart does not really make sense. Okay, so this is an example of what I'm talking about. So this is impulse, correction, impulse. So price might want to move up into the zone. This is a supply zone here, over here. So price might want to move up. So if price should do this, and then you see a sell setup, you want to sell it into this demand zone, because you know that on the 2-hour charts, you are waiting for price to get to this demand zone. Okay, so in essence, what I'm saying is that when you understand market structure, you will know exactly where to enter the market, okay, and the time frames that you use. Landry, does this make sense? Do you understand you chat right now? But personally, I would wait for this to happen. I would wait for price to get into the zone and then look for buy setup. So what do? I set an alert here so that when price gets into this zone, I'm notified, and then I start waiting for setups to occur. It's as simple as that. Okay, so USDCHF is also going to be on our watch list. So let me delete this right here. Is it clear? And any question on this particular analysis? What area to set stop loss if you're buying? Okay, so valid dreams, you might have to go through the education. Okay, over there, I mentioned how you set your stop loss. Okay, so there's no way I can show you where to put your stop loss now, because the setup has not aligned yet, or the entry has not aligned yet. When the entry aligns, then I can show you exactly where to put your stop loss. Okay, but everything was discussed in the training library. All right, so take your time and go through it. You know where to put your stop loss and take profit. Make sense? So who's giving us another pair to analyze? I think someone said GBP I'm not sure. All right, so let's do one more pair or two more pairs max, and then we are done for the night. USD UJ. Okay, USD so let's go to the monthly again. When you start doing your analysis from the monthly, it will really help you. To really help you. Okay, so monthly, we have this is very, very clear, right? This is an established uptrend, isn't it? Well established uptrend. Okay, Mara, yes, I'll check in next. Okay, so UJ is an established uptrend. So let's see if you find a setup. Let's go to the weekly charts to see if it's a setup. Also in an uptrend with UJ, let's check the daily if you see a setup. Price in an uptrend. If price is going to retrace, we don't know yet. There's no signal that there's going to be a retracement because there's no break of structure yet. Let's go to the 8-hour chart. So the 8-hour chart. So now check out what price is doing. Impulse, still on an uptrend, correction, impulse. Okay, so price is still very much in an uptrend, guys. There's no break of structure for for a downtrend yet. Okay, no preparation for a downtrend yet. Well, UJ and JVY, you have to check for that correlation. All right. So there's something that okay, don't let me skip jump. Let me just analyze this first. So price is still very much in an uptrend on the 8-hour chart. So no reason to sell yet, honestly, because there's no break of a higher low yet. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Okay. Impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. All right. So price is very much in an uptrend, and then we are seeing this on the 4 hours. I'm saying impulse, correction. I'm saying this rather. Sorry. I'm saying this impulse, correction, impulse. All right. Now this is for because price is in an uptrend. Okay, we can be looking for buys. Price is still very much in an established uptrend. So in looking for buys, I can see this market structure here that confirms the buy trend. You can see this impulse, correction, impulse. There's a break of structure, right? And step 2 is to identify your break of structure zone. Your break of structure zone here. Now, in doing that, you're waiting for price to retrace where into a demand zone. So this is a demand zone here. So you want price to come into this zone and then look for a buy opportunity to continue the uptrend that is established on the monthly, on the weekly, on the daily, on 8 hours, on the 4 hours. So if price should get here for any reason, your best bet is to look for a buy setup. All right, because price is in a strong uptrend. So right now, you are just waiting. Okay, you're waiting. It's not a waiting game for you. But you don't have to be checking your charts every minute. What do? You come here, you set your alert so that when price gets into this zone, you're notified on the TradingView app, on your phone, on the web app, and of course on your email as well. You will be notified. Okay, so when price get here on the 8 minutes or 15 minutes now, I'll now start looking for a buy opportunity. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, is that clear? So that is that about UJ. Nothing yet. So we are waiting for price to get here. So talking about correlation, your question real quick. How do you know pairs that are correlated? Right. So we all know MyFXBook. MyFXBook is a free forex platform that gives you access to a lot of services and resources. So one of the resources on my FXBook is something called correlation. Now, there are some pairs that move the same. Okay, there are some pairs that when one pair is buying, another pair will also be buying. When one pair is selling, another pair will also be selling at the same time. Okay, so there's some pairs that are correlated, and then there's some pairs that are inversely correlated. Okay, so how do you know those pairs without really having to memorize them or like cram? Now, this particular platform gives you correlation indices in real time. Okay, in real time. So you come to my FXBook. Sorry. So, or you just go to your Google and then search for my FXBook correlation. Just search for it. When you search for it, you see the results will come out. Good. So the first one is what you click on, and then you'll be on this page. Yes, I think they have an app as well, so you can do what works for you. All right. So now you come here. This place, this three dotted, this three dots here. Just click on it, and then this. So let's say I only want to check out pairs that correlate with UJ. Okay, so let me untick everything, and then I only want to select UJ. All right, good. So only UJ is ticked right now. So I'm now comparing UJ here with every other currency here. Now, at the top here, you see find currencies with correlation lower than. Now, I'm only concerned with correlation above 80% or below 80%. So you put 80 here and then minus 80 to find pairs that correlate and inversely correlate with UJ. Now, when you do this, leave the time frame as 1 day. So when you do this, USD/JPY, okay, is giving you some figures here. Now, you can see UJ correlates positively with CAD JPY. You can see up to 90%. So that means a lot of times, or in recent times, UJ and CAD JPY will be moving the same. UJ and CHF JPY will be moving the same. Okay? Makes sense? Let's check out pairs that are below 80%, minus 80%. Oh, I think I made it. Let's do this. Put minus 80 here, and then we put 80. All right, good, perfect. So the first one put minus 80, second one put 80. So I can see. So right now, based on current market price, UJ is not inversely correlated with any pair. So UJ and CHF JPY, CAD JPY, Euro JPY, SDJPY, they all correlate. Okay, is that clear? Mr. Amos, don't worry, I'll give you access to the recording tonight or tomorrow so you can go over it. Because of time, let me answer someone's question. Mara was asking a question. Okay, can you check CHFJPY? CHFJPY. So let's check out CHFJPY real quick. Where is this pair? Okay, CJ. This guy. All right, so let's go to the monthly as usual. Let's delete everything. You can see what happened on UJ. We all knew that UJ was a confirmed uptrend, or is a confirmed uptrend. We are seeing the same thing as well on CJ. Okay, so on monthly is a confirmed uptrend, right? So let's go to the weekly to find a possible setup. Still on an uptrend, nothing yet. So based on the weekly chart, if you want to wait for the weekly to happen, this is your breakout structure on the weekly. So that means you're waiting to buy this guy somewhere around here. That's if you want to wait for weekly setup. But for this to happen, it might take you years or several months for this move to get here. Okay, so we don't even know if price is going to come down or keep going up. All right. So let's delete that. Let's find a setup that is reasonable within a short period of time. All right. So let's check out the daily chart. Now, daily is giving us another possible entry. Now, for daily, we are saying this. Daily, we are saying impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. Okay. This daily, guys. Step 2 on your checklist is what? identify your break of structure. This is your break of structure over here. Step 3 is to identify supply or demand zone. In this case, it's a demand zone. This is your demand zone over here. So if you are following the daily charts, this is where you want to look for a buy setup here. So you are waiting patiently for price to come here. All right, if you are trading on the daily. All right, now because you know that possibly price might come into the demand zone on the daily, but price is still very, very far from the demand zone. Can you look for a sell opportunity to sell this pair into this demand zone? So in order to do that, we have to go to a lower time frame to see a possible sell, a possible sell setup from here, okay, to sell this move into this demand zone here. We don't know if that will happen, but let's just check. All right, so let's go to the 8 hours chart. Okay, 8 hours chart. We have this. All right, not that clear. Let's go to 4 hours. Good. So 4 hours is giving us, there's an established downtrend on the 4 hour chart, guys. Now check this out. Established downtrend on the 4 hours. You can see impulse correction, impulse correction, right? Impulse. So there's a lower level we created, and then this is a supply zone. Price already reacted at that supply zone. Okay, so you are seeing price already reacting at the supply zone. Okay, so let's see if it's too. Let's check out the lower time frame to see if we can see enter. I think it might be late to enter on the 4 hours setup. Let's check out the 1 hour chart and see if you can see enter for a sell on the 1 hour chart. All right. So this makes sense on 1 hour. So this is it. This is your break of structure here. Price retrace here. This is the retracement that happened. This is the supply zone that price is currently reacting. Okay, so price got here. All right. So now on the 1 hour chart, price already reacting. This is the close of the candle. Let's see if we can find an entry. Now, so our setup is on the 1 hour, price already here. Let's go to the 2 minutes chart and see if we can get an entry this coming week. All right. So if for any reason, so this is a supply zone here. All right. Now we've seen break of structure that happened. Let me enlarge this properly. Now to confirm, see, when price was coming into that supply zone, we are seeing this structure. This is the structure. And now we have this strong impulse move. We have a strong impulse move. Now this impulse move, it broke this structure. It broke this structure. Broke this structure. It broke this structure, right? And then we are seeing price. Now it broke a lot of structure, and then now we are seeing price. Price is currently now retracing into the zones. So now you want price to retrace into a supply zone, and then you look for a possible sell, right? So let me delete everything and then see where we can enter again. Hold on. I don't say very messy. So now, where can we enter again on this guy? So this is a zone. Okay. This is another zone. This zone has been violated. All right. This right here is another zone. This right here is also a zone. So actually, price has been reacting at the zones. So we might see a move all the way down, because you can see there's been a liquidity grab over here of this equal high. So people's stop loss that was here, this is an equal high for people that trade M patterns. So you can see this liquidity grab. Price went up swiftly. Okay, it wicked a lot of people out, and then it started going all the way down. So this might be a good time to enter. So if you had entered here last week, you'd have been in profit. But because market is going to open as well, tomorrow morning, if price should do this, let's delete that. If price should do this, if price should break this zone, if we see a break, hold on. If we see a break of this guy here, and then we see retracement into this zone, okay, you can buy here for the continuation. Mara, does that make sense to you? Okay, I don't know if price is going to do this, because we had already missed the ideal entry. So we are waiting for the possible best entry as well, because if you bring up your RSI, okay, so price crossed it here. Oh, so this was your entry last week. Okay, so another entry. Sell, mirror compute, mirror is sell. You are selling because price is at a demand zone. That's a demand zone. All right. So let's take the last one. But as I see setup on this guy, I will post on the group. Don't worry. Let's take the last setup. Okay, gold. Someone is saying gold. Let's check out gold. I want these meetings to be maximum an hour, okay, because of our time. I want to respect our time. Gold, right? Yes, there's a recording. So there's been a lot of speculation on gold, speculation of gold. Let's see what gold is going to do. Is gold in an uptrend or a downtrend, guys? Overall, what is gold doing? Valid dreams. What is gold doing? Is gold on a sell or a buy? Looking at gold on a monthly, is gold on an uptrend or a downtrend? Just a general perspective of the market. Okay, look at it very well. Is gold on an uptrend or a downtrend? Yes, it's an overall uptrend. It's not a sell yet. It's still very much an uptrend. Okay, but we don't have a setup yet, kind of. All right, so let's go to the weekly charts and see if you find out a setup for entry. Okay, so on the weekly, what are we saying? We are seeing an established downtrend on weekly. Okay, over here is a supply on the weekly. All right. Hold on, let me map out something for clarity purpose. So this is the uptrend coming into this zone. All right. So we are seeing price coming back here. Now, can we see something here that this zone right here is a demand zone, right? Can we say it? Based on this uptrend, this place is a demand zone. So let's just draw this out. Drop base rally. This zone is a demand zone. Okay. And then price have been struggling to really take out this demand zone. There's a bit of stop hunting here, over here, but ultimately price respected this demand zone. So price is coming back into this demand zone in an established uptrend. All right. So this is still a demand zone. So we might be looking for sell setups here. Okay. And then this demand zone might be what will inform. Now check this out. Price has been doing this on weekly. Impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So if price comes into this demand zone, this might be the move that will make us see a retracement into this supply zone. Because of course, we have our breakout structure here. All right, so we might see price go here. And then if price will break this demand zone, there has to be a strong sell. So price might retrace into this zone. And then the move from here might be what they will use to break this structure and then make price keep going down. So we have to be very careful. So price is approaching this demand zone. All right, so we're looking for buys here. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay, let's go to the daily chart. So price is not there yet, but we are seeing a bit of action here, a bit of indecision. All right, 8 hours, nothing. 4 hours, nothing yet. Okay, so honestly, this is what I'll wait for. Valley Dreams. I'll wait for, because I know that price is in a demand zone. I'm going to wait for an established, like a very, very clear sign that, okay, price is ready to buy. I don't want to get into any, I don't want to predict, right? So like, I want to be sure, I want to be really sure as to what the price is trying to do. So on let's say the 1 hour chart or 4 hour chart, I want to see a clear break of structure, like something like this. When price breaks structure in this zone, right? If price should do something like this, I'm going to wait for a retracement to happen. Okay, and then of course, I'll wait for price to get to the demand zone. Okay, if this happens, I'll take a buy, and then I'm going to buy it, and hopefully it gets to that supply zone, to this supply zone. All right, so price will take out liquidity here and liquidity here to the supply zone, and then possibly it's going to sell. So when price also gets back to the supply zone, I'm going to find sell setup and sell it all the way down. All right, exactly. So I'm not seeing any setup yet on gold. Guys, remember, the major reason why you are trading Forex is to make money. You're not trading Forex because you feel like trading. And it's very important that try and only enter perfect setups. Try, do your best. If you see a particular market and then you're not seeing something clear, leave it and go and do something else or go to another currency pair. All right, it's very, very important. Don't dash your money into the brokers. All right, good. So I think that'll be the end for tonight because of time. Any questions before we call it a night? Any question from anybody here? Based on what we've done tonight, any questions based on what you have been seeing on the trading library, any questions? Okay, so you can, so I've got some people raising their hands. So I'm going to unmute you so you can ask your question. So Valley Dreams and Zoom user, I'm going to unmute Valley Dreams now. So you now unmute your mic and then you speak. You ask a question real quick, okay? So Valley Dreams, unmute your mic and ask a question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Actually, I don't really have any question.
Okay.
The explanation is clear.
All right.
So I just have to be patient and wait till when it comes to the zone of like the gold actually 1740 or 1700 zone. So
yeah,
I just have to be patient and wait. And when it gets to that zone, I'll see what the market reaction will be like.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and I just want to say thanks so much for the knowledge and everything you do. Much love, bro.
You're welcome, bro. Nice one.
All right,
cheers. Yeah. So Zoom user, I can see you on the Zoom race. I'm gonna unmute you now if you're online. Zoom user, that's your name on this call. So you can unmute yourself now and then ask your question. Okay. Yes, Mr. Dell, I have a premium channel. On the premium channel. More information will be on the Telegram group. So Zoom user, okay, you're not unmuted. So Mr. Salim, you can unmute yourself now. You can to ask your question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, loud and clear.
All right, okay, good evening all. Thank you very much. You know, I've really learned a lot from you.
Awesome.
Since Friday, I came across you. I've watched almost all the videos.
Perfect.
Yeah, I took my time to go through them one by one. And I really want to get the concept of Y curve, you know, because I'm absolutely zero on that area, but I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from you very shortly. I want to thank you very much, and let's keep up the spirit of learning and trading as a community. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, so about Y curve. So Y curve is, so thankfully you are on the premium platform already. So
yes.
So we're going to have, I'll be updating the channel as well. So maybe sometime this week, and we'll also be having additional training sessions weekly. So you will learn about Y curve shortly.
All right. So okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. So quickly for Mr. Dell that's asking about the premium channel and everybody that might want to join. The premium, so we have two programs for the premium mentorship. We have the 3-month mentorship and the 6-month mentorship. So 3 months mentorship gives you access to the training library, to support community, access to me, access to one-on-one session for 3 months. Likewise, the 6 months. The 3 months mentorship is $500 cash that paid to me. The 6 months is $1,000, right? But between now and Friday, that is July 16th, there is an offer for people that are really interested, okay? So for the 3 months program, instead of you paying $500 to me, all you have to do is to fund with the broker that I'm partnering with, right? So if you want to deposit at least $250 into your trading account, once you do that, let me know. I'll give you access to the 3 months program. So you won't have to pay anything to me. Once you're trading with your money, all the profit goes to you. if you want to be on the 6 months program, instead of you paying $1,000 to me, all you have to do is to deposit $500 into your trading account that you trade by yourself, right? And all profit goes to you. Okay, so that offer is just between now and Friday. So if you chat me up after Friday that you want to be a part of the mentorship, you will have to pay me $500 for the 3 months and then $1,000 for the 6 months. So that offer is just to help a lot of people get on board. Yes, someone is asking how you can deposit. You can deposit with crypto. I think crypto is the easiest way to deposit, either with Bitcoin or USDT. You can also deposit with Naira if you have Naira accounts. So there are a lot of options on the platform. So once you have an account with the broker, there are a lot of deposit options. Or just chat me up if you need any help and support. So between now and Friday, the offer is going to close. All right, good. But guys, amazing things that are on the premium channel that you will learn is going to give you more access to better understand the market. For example, when you understand Wyckoff theory, you know exactly why some moves happen. You learn about the composite man. You learn about accumulation. You learn about distribution. You learn about spring and test. You know, so you'll be able to enter into trades, like precise entry into trades, which will maximize your profit. All right, good. So guys, let us have a profitable trading week. Don't forget, if you have any questions, you can ask your question on the free Telegram channel, right? If you also, so we are trying to get more people involved in this style of trading. So if you have Forex trader friends, you can invite them into the free Telegram channel, all right? And then you can also learn and be blessed. Mr. Amos is saying, can you talk to us on gold small? I think that's what we just did. We've analyzed gold, right? Nothing much to talk about gold, just some speculations, which might not be necessary for us right now. All right. Let's have a remarkable trading week. God bless everybody here. Thank you for always jumping on this Zoom meetings. It means that we want to learn. Okay. And then if you want to learn, there's somebody ready to teach you. Okay. Good night, everybody. May the markets be on your side this coming week. Cheers.